Hello friends, welcome to part 2 of Edupedia World's video on blood relations in our series on logical reasoning videos. In part 1 of this video, we saw the different types of blood relation problems, that is word problems and equation based problems, which we will discuss in detail in this part. We also saw the key concepts that we need to understand to solve blood relation problems, that is understanding the generation movements, what is a horizontal movement, what is a vertical movement, and how to make clear representations so that we can solve these problems in the shortest amount of time possible and as accurately as we can. In part 1, we have already discussed in detail how to solve blood relations problems that are in word problem format or given to you as a paragraph, as a dialogue. In this part, that is part 2, we will be taking a look at questions that are presented to you as equations. Okay, so you will be given various relationships such as this question, which states that if x plus y means x is the mother of y, x minus y means x is the brother of y, x percentage y means x is the father of y, and x asterisk y means x is the sister of y. Which of the following shows that x is the maternal uncle of y? Now I have made this representation over here. Okay, this representation is not a part of the question. The question is only the first 4 lines. So now this has been followed by 4 options: A, B, C and D. So your first instinct would be that okay, how should I solve this problem? Let me make a family tree for all the 4 options, and whichever family tree matches my desired relation, that is x is the maternal uncle of y, so this relation is contained in whichever option, that will be the correct option. No doubt you will arrive at the correct answer using that approach, but it is going to take you a lot of time. Our objective is to arrive at the correct answer using as little time as possible and still getting the correct answer. So we can think of it in another way. First of all, let us plot the desired relationship. So what do I want? I want one of the options which states that x is the maternal uncle of y. Okay, now how can x be the maternal uncle of y? So the definition of maternal uncle is mother's brother. So I'll plot y, I'll draw a vertical line upwards, I'll plot m, that is y's mother. I'll plot a horizontal line and x, that is y's mother's brother. Ergo, y's uncle or maternal uncle. Okay, mother's brother is maternal uncle. So I want the option that displays this relationship. Now in solving equation problems, you just need to understand one basic concept, that is generation gap. Okay, so in the desired answer, the generation gap should be 1. There is a gap of 1 generation between x and y. Y is 1 generation after x. So first of all, I will evaluate the options. In which of the options is y 1 generation below x? And I will draw family trees for only those options where it is actually the case, where y is 1 generation below x. For options in which x and y are in the same generation, for example, I need not draw that, okay, because that cannot be the correct answer. Similarly, when there is a generation gap of more than 1, again that cannot be the correct answer. So I can ignore that also. So let us evaluate all the 4 options one by one. Say option A, y minus n plus m asterisk x. So y minus n, that means, so x minus y means x is the brother of y. So y minus n also means that y is the brother of n. So y and n are in the same generation. Then n plus m means that n is the mother of m. So m is 1 generation below y now. And m into x means m is the sister of x. So m and x are in the same generation. So according to option A, x is 1 generation below y, which is the reverse. I want y to be 1 generation below x. So I will discard option A. Okay. I hope you understood this. Y minus n means that y is the brother of n. So y and n are in the same generation. N plus m means n is the mother of m. So m is one generation below n, thus one generation below y. And m asterisk x means m is the sister of x. So m and x are in the same generation. Hence x is one generation below y, which is not what I am looking for. I am looking for an option in which x is one generation above y. So one, or rather option A is wrong. Let's come to option B. Okay, option B has x, s, n and y. There is no mention of m over here. There is no mention of m over here. However, we will evaluate this later because we are primarily concerned with x and y. So x plus s means that x is the mother of s. Now there is something wrong in the first part of the option itself. If x is the mother of s, that means x is a lady. So x cannot be the uncle of y. Okay, if x is the lady, x can't be uncle. So option B can also be eliminated. Then option C states that x minus m plus n asterisk y. So x minus m means that x is the brother of m, same generation. M plus n means that m is the mother of n, so one generation down. And n asterisk y means n is the sister of y. So in this option, x is one generation above y. Now let us see. Let us plot this and check. So x minus m means x is the brother of m. So I'll plot x, draw horizontal line and plot m. So x is the brother of m, same generation. Then m plus n. M is the mother of n. So n will be one generation down. And since n is the sister of y, n and y are siblings, so y will be the child of m. So I'll drop a line down vertically and I'll plot y. Since y is m's child. Okay. I'm saying child because I don't know the gender of y. N asterisk y means that n is the sister of y, but I don't know whether y is male or female. So y is the child of m, and since x is the brother of m, x is y's maternal uncle. I can't say the relationship of y with x. Y can either be the nephew of x or the niece of x, depending on the gender of y. But I can say for sure that no matter what, x is the maternal uncle of y. So option C is the correct answer choice. X minus m plus n asterisk y. In this fashion, friends, we have to evaluate equations. Let's see a couple of more examples before we wind up. Okay, so in this particular problem, x plus y means x is the brother of y, x minus y means x is the sister of y, and x asterisk y means x is the father of y. Which of the following means that x is the son of y? Okay, so x is the son of y means that x has to be one generation below y. So it's a very simple representation. I plot x, extend the vertical upwards and plot y. So x is the son of y. Okay, I don't know y's gender. Y can either be male or female, but x is the son of y. Now let us evaluate all the four options and check in which option is x one generation below y. So option A, y minus n asterisk x plus f. So y minus n means y is the sister of n. So y and n are in the same generation. N asterisk x means n is the father of x. So x is one generation below n, hence one generation below y. But in this case, we see that n is the father of x and y is the sister of n. So x is not y's child. X is n's child and y is the sister of x's father. So y is x's aunt. So that option is incorrect. So I will discard option A and I will come to option B, which says f minus x plus n asterisk y. So f minus x means that f is the sister of x. X plus n means x is the brother of n. So f, x and n are in the same generation. and n asterisk y means that n is the father of y. So in this case y is one generation below x. I am looking for the opposite. I am looking for an option where y is one generation above x. So I have to discard option B. Now I'll move forward to option C. N plus y minus f plus x. So n plus y means n is the brother of y. So both are in the same generation. Y minus f means that y is the sister of f. So n, y and f are in the same generation. And f asterisk x means that f is the father of x. So x is one generation below n, y and f. But again in this case x is not y's child. Okay, x is f's child and f is the sister of y. Okay, so y is not the parent of x. Again I have to discard this option. And now I will check option D. So y asterisk n minus x plus f. Now y asterisk n means y is the father of n. N minus x means n is the sister of x, and x plus f means x is the brother of f. So y is one generation, n is one generation below y, and n, x and f are in the same generation. So of course x is one generation below y, and n, x and f are all y's children. Now do I know that x is the son of y? So y asterisk n, y is the father of n. N minus x, so n is the sister of x, so n is female. And x plus f means x is the brother of f, so x is male. Okay, so x is y's son, and he is, because he is male. If x was female, then I would say daughter. So n is the daughter of y and x is the son of y. We don't know the gender of f. Okay, f may be male or female. So option D will be the correct answer. Y asterisk n minus x plus f. Let's take a look at one more example to understand this more clearly. Again, the relations have been given to you beforehand. If x plus y means x is the father of y, x minus y means x is the brother of y, x percentage y means x is the wife of y, and x asterisk y means x is the mother of y. Which of the following shows that x is the maternal grandmother of y? Now by maternal grandmother, I mean mother's mother. So I will plot the desired relationship. So I will plot y, I will draw a vertical upwards, and I will plot y's mother. Again I will plot a vertical upwards, and I will plot x, who is y's mother's mother or y's maternal grandmother. So x is maternal grandmother of y. So the generation gap between x and y should be 2 generations. In other words, y has to be 2 generations below x. So first I will check the options which satisfy this condition. So option A, considering option A, x asterisk n means x is the mother of n. N percentage s means n is the wife of s, and s plus y means s is the father of y. So from x asterisk n I move down one generation, since x is the mother of n. N percentage s, I stayed in the same generation. Okay, n and s are husband and wife, n is s's wife, and s plus y, s is the father of y. So again I move down one generation. So I see that y is 2 generations below x, which matches my criteria. Now I will check the relationships. So x asterisk n means that x is the mother of n. Okay, so n is a lady. N percentage s means n is the wife of s. Okay, n is the wife of x, and s plus y means s is the father of y. Okay, so x asterisk n means x is the mother of n, n percentage s means n is the y of s, so n and s are husband and wife, and y is the son of s. Therefore, y is the son of n and the grandson of x. Okay, since n is y's mother, x will be y's maternal grandmother. X is the mother of y's mother. So option A is the correct choice, and I will select that as my answer. And that solves it for me. So remember friends, in equation problems, always evaluate the options first to check the generation gap. If the generation gap matches, then you can go ahead and plot the family tree. And always keep your target in mind. Okay, always plot it down initially. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a family tree where y is 2 generations below x in this example. So I hope these 2 videos on blood relations were useful for you, and you will be able to solve the problems in your examinations. Thank you so much.